towards Mililani.
Okay, Mililani.
Yeah, Mililani.
Mililani. Okay, so we're just passing Pearl Harbor. It's on our right, but we can't see it. And then there's
go up to Pineapple Country.
yes. Okay. And then there's this old shield volcano, the other old shield volcano in front of us, but again we can't see it, it's in the clouds. But we can see the freeway, which is quite nice, you know. So
And the koala. We'll see more of it later on. It's the
this is over there in the
the
clouds, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
younger of the two shield volcanoes that make up.
Yeah. So and the soil here is very red. I noted, Tor. So it must be very fertile.
It
Lots
is.
of iron in it.
It's a lot of iron. It's very fertile.
This is where they grow all the pineapples and the coffee and that kind of thing, I
The
assume.
plantations used to be out here. So the sugar cane plantation. Most of it started as a sugar cane.
Of course, sugarcane as well. Well, we had Mai Tais last night with all the rum. It must come from the sugarcane, I figured. So, yeah, very good.
And in places you still see wild sugar cane actually growing.
Oh, I had no idea.
And also up here is there's a fair bit of military barracks and bases. So the Schofield barracks are up here. They housed a lot of the.
There's still a lot of...
Still housed a lot of the soldiers.
Yes, there's a big military presence here, isn't it?
Yep. It's a big business on Oahu.
Yes, I can imagine. So, do you have an idea how much military personnel might be here on the island, approximately?
Not a clue, but I think it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it was over 100,000.
100,000, yeah, I can see. Well, strategically, obviously, sitting in the middle of the Pacific, this is very important. So, and it always has been. I mean, this is why the Pearl Harbor historical aspect is reflecting this, and this, of course, hasn't really gone away. So,
you know, there's a lot of support business for military.
yes, I can imagine. I see that
like
there.
that. So there's a lot of people who live off the bases.
So, and what's next now, Tor?
What's next?
Yes, where we're going?
We're driving through the saddle between the Waianae and the Koala volcanoes.
That's why we're a little deeper. Okay, very good.
And that's where all the fertile soil is. So if you ever go to the big island of Hawaii, you can drive across the saddle between Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea. This is the equivalent.
And in the valleys, you get a lot more looser material and good soil, I assume.
Yeah. So there's this is all weathering of the basalt that generates these soils.
Yes.
And so it's basically, in so many words, it's a regolith.
Right. Get you. Very good.
And in places where when you see the weathering coming down and towards the older lava flows, the lavas are totally altered into clay, but they preserve the texture. You will see the vesicles, you see the remnant of the crystals, the phenocrysts in those lavas, even though they're basically red in color, and you can poke your finger through it because it's the clay.
Oh, I see.
Original volcanic textures.
Like a pseudomorphing process.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So
see.
they preserved it. That's absolutely
They're actually
beautiful.
something else, but they still look like what they were before. Very good.
Oh yeah, you see that because the glassy salvage will alter into slightly different clay than the rest of it, the crystalline material. So you see the glassy salvage, you see the outlines of the lobes,
Very good.
and you see all the vesicles, and you also see the remnants of the phenocrysts that were in the lava.
So, and we're going to Mililani now.
Yeah, Mililani.
That's-
We're going to pass Mililani and we're going to go to North Shore, which is one of the famous localities on Oahu, is the North Shore.
Fantastic. Okay, then we'll go there and I'll report back once we're there. And I mean, the vegetation here is just beautiful. My God.
And beautiful gorges in here.
Yes.
Properly more called canyons.
I mean, I'm just
So
seeing
there's a
this
few-
here. Wow.
There's a fair bit of landscape in here.
Beautiful valleys. I can see why Hawaii is so famed. It's a really lovely spot. Okay, on to the North Shore. I'll report back once we have made it there. Thanks a mil, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed these views, because certainly I did.